There's two series in the NBA this year where the lower seed is favored over the higher seed, and that's very unusual for the opening round of the NBA playoffs, and especially so when you could add in the factor that the Indiana Pacers now are pretty much even money against the Milwaukee Bucks since Giannis has been ruled out for the first two games of the series. So I'm going to concentrate on one of those series where the lower seed is the underdog against the higher seed. And specifically speaking, in game one of that series, which take place on Sunday or Saturday, between the Phoenix Suns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And not only is the Suns the lower seed, they're the favorite in the series, and they're a favorite right now of 1.5 points in game one. So a lot of oddities, and not only in this series, but in the other series I mentioned as well. Before I get to that free pick on that game, just a friendly reminder in terms of our free pick videos here at Wagertalk TV. Yours truly has gone 14-5 with his last 19 free pick videos here. And I would just ask you kindly, just give me a like, folks, on today's video. It just goes a long way in showing a small token of your appreciation for the work, time, and effort I put into doing my best to giving you free pick winners here on Wagertalk TV. Not only the free pick winners, folks, but you could also take a lot away from my analysis on each game. I have my own handicapping style. I don't want to say much different than most on the channel, but we all have our own ways we go about things. So we differentiate from each other in one facet or another, sometimes to an extreme, and sometimes just a couple nuances that we do differently. And you could always educate yourself to make yourself a smarter sports bettor, not only just from getting a free pick, but also from listening to the analysis as well. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please take a second to do so. It costs you nothing, folks. Everybody likes free, right? And you're privy to some of the best sports betting experts in the world right here at Wagertalk TV, podcast, free pick videos such as this one, handicapping tip videos. We have it all here at Wagertalk TV. Just click on that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go into your YouTube settings. And this goes for those who had subscribed and haven't done this already. Go into your YouTube settings and click on the alert notification bell for Wagertalk TV, and you'll be notified immediately upon any of our content going up on our channel. All right, so the Suns are -1.5, and the total in this game is 214. And I'm going to look at the team total for the Minnesota Timberwolves in this contest. And right now it stands at 107.5. The Phoenix Suns, they get a lot of notoriety for their big three, which lends itself to perceive the Suns as being a potent offensive team, and at times they are, with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. Really, really dangerous trio is trying to defend them at the same time when they're on the floor at the same time. However, I think the Phoenix gets lost in the shuffle when it comes to their defensive play down the final stretch of the regular season, especially. The Suns, over their last 7 games, have allowed just 103.8 points per game. Minnesota, now they've shot 48% or better in each of their last 3 regular season games leading into the playoffs. However, they only averaged 107 points per game, even when shooting that high a percentage. Why? Well, because they play at a snail's pace offensively, and that's nothing new. Minnesota is one of the teams that plays at the slower pace, one of the slowest paces in the NBA on the season overall, and certainly it comes to fruition when we're talking about those final 3 games. During those final 3 games, they only averaged 77 field goal attempts per contest. 80, if you're around 81 or 82, that's considered a slow pace. Well, Minnesota over the last 3 is at 77 field goal attempts per game. So it shows you they're operating efficiently. without looking inside the numbers and giving you average time of offensive possession, I would venture to say that's at the higher end and closer to 24 seconds than most teams are during that stretch. And also, this is a Minnesota team that's scored 106 points or fewer in 3 of their 4 meetings against Phoenix this year. So I'm going to go with Minnesota, their team total under 107.5. That's Minnesota team total under 107.5. Folks, I've been red hot with my premium picks. NBA specifically, 8-1 dating back to the end of the regular season, 8-1 in my last 9 in the NBA. Also, last 2 seasons, I should say last 2 postseasons in the NBA, number 1 in 2022, number 1 in 2023, number 1 combining 2022 and 2023. Obviously, with a record of 77-48 at Sports Memo with my postseason picks. Where can you find me at Sports Memo? Real easy. You'll see, I don't know if I have the link listed below, but I'll give it to you. sm.buzz/RB. sm.buzz/R as in Ross, B as in Benjamin. Real simple. It'll take you to my direct page. You'll see a 3-day pass on that page, $79. You click on that, and guess what? We're going to give you an additional 3 days above and beyond the 7-day pass that you paid for. So you're going to get 10 days for $79. No coupons needed. No promo codes needed. That comes to a mere $7.90 per day to get all my selections for the last 10 days. I just gave you the stats on my NBA. You know, number 1 in the NBA postseason the last 2 years. Right now on a current 8-1 run in the NBA. Basketball plays overall, going back to March 19th. How about 35-18? It's good for 66%. So, folks, take advantage of that offer. $79 for a 7-day pass. You'll additionally be rewarded with 3 additional days. You don't have to do anything in terms of promos, promo codes, or coupons. So take advantage, folks. Don't forget to give me a like. I will be back tomorrow. I'll have 2 more free pick videos in the NBA playoffs for games taking place on Sunday. Look forward to it. Thank you for joining me today on Wagertalk TV.